feel like this needs to be addressed. AD is not a girl's girl. The way she learns that clown Clark Kent was proposing to another girl, saying the exact same thing that he said to her, and rather than, you know, running to her and saying, what? This is crazy. I've just heard the same exact words from him right now. She just kept the information close to her chest. Why? And like the other girl found out just casually, randomly. There was never a moment when she on purpose went to her saying, look, so-and-so's been messing with us. Why? Why is that? And then she even went to another date, and I feel like she was sort of like hoping to hear him saying something that would change her mind. What? Like, there is no possible reasonable excuse for that, for a behavior like that. Are you insane? What's going on? And at the reunion, she even said she went on 2 dates with him after that. Oh my goodness, girl, what's going on in your mind?
What I'm about to say was by far the most shocking revelation of the Love is Blind Season 6 reunion. No, it wasn't about Trevor, it wasn't about Sarah Ann, it wasn't about Salami. It was about AD and Matthew. And how after the show, these two dated. Yes, they dated. My jaw literally dropped. So we all know what happened between these two in the pods. They had a pretty strong connection, and then all of a sudden, Amber came out, and she said that Matthew was basically telling her the same thing that he was telling AD. That he wanted to run away with her, ask for the parents' blessing, yada yada. And then AD reveals at the reunion that they dated twice. Not once, but twice after filming. And then the kicker, which made me cry laughing, was that Matthew cooked for her on their second date, which is sweet. But he made her chicken and rice. Chicken and rice, of all things, to make someone. To impress them. One of the most blandest, boringest meals, chicken and rice. It's just so funny.
So I'm watching Love is Blind Season 6 trying to catch up, and I'm on episode 3, but I have to stop and say, AD, you have the worst taste of men. Like, AD must stand for a dummy, because there's no way you don't see the red flags in Clay and Matthew. It's no way. You're too beautiful to be dealing with two losers. I know you want love so bad, but these two are trash. Basura. First of all, when he walked out on that girl while she was talking and said nothing, I knew he was going to be a mess. I knew from the first 10 seconds of seeing this man, he was a hell no. And then he treats every link up like it's an interview for Target or Best Buy, talking about, I got 15 questions and I need you to pick a number. Like, what? But then when you're asked to talk about yourself, Matthew, you have nothing to say. And then you got the nerve to be irritated because you out here selling false dreams to AD and Amber. Nobody told you to copy and paste the same message to both of them. Like, who casted this man? Who is his therapist? Because they need to be fired because the therapy isn't working. And then he tried to guilt trip AD when Amber left. Talk about, oh, you heard Amber left? Okay, and what? What does that have to do with me? Like, AD should have knew when she told all the girls the first day that she had a great conversation with Matthew, and they were all like, Matthew, that he was not the one. Everybody knew he was a goofy goober. AD compared Matthew to a pistachio, and I said exactly, he's a nutcase, a nut. But so is Clay. He belong on one of them narcissist podcasts that all the men be on nowadays. The crazy part is, Clay told AD that he got a huge ego and she thinks she Bob the Builder and can fix him. Like, that's not your job. That is a grown man. Why are you trying to fix him? That's the problem now. That's why you can't find love now. And the crazy part is, I really liked him at first. He came in with great energy. I'm like, oh, he about to be a vibe. He's a loser. But he lost me when he was trying to make her sell herself like it was an auction. Like, what? He was like, yeah, the physical aspect is real big to me, and I like lips and the big butt. And what's crazy is that AD body is crazy, but I'm not selling myself for you. I'm not a TV. Like, why would you go on a show called Love is Blind, where the love is supposed to be blind, and you not trying to be Stevie Wonder? He talking about that's something I need to know regardless of emotional connection. I said, you're on the wrong show. Go on The Bachelor or The Perfect Match. And AD, you should have knew when he started throwing a temper tantrum when he found out he wasn't the only one. The way Clay started doing laps around that room when he found out Matthew was his competition had me in tears. That ego was so big, it was so inflated like a balloon, he could not believe it. He didn't even know who Matthew was at first. He was like, who is Matthew? Then when he found out, he was so pissed. But I'm about to finish the rest of these episodes. But AD, I need you to stop being a dummy. You need to run. These are red flags, literally.